YouTube family, I am back with Friday Way Day. These weeks are just going right by us. I cannot believe that today is the 18th of October already. I just can't even believe it. But anyway, how are things going? Overall, my week has been very good. I am very pleased with my results for today, and I'm going to tell you about them. I'm going to go back and do a little recap of what I talked about last week in my weigh-in video. My weight on the 7th of October was 144.8. So I actually misspoke in last week's video because I thought it was 144.4. My weight last Friday was 145.4. So I had said that it looked like as if I gained a pound, but I thought it was maintained because I ate dinner very late the night before and it was a big bowl of food. So that being as it may be, if you wanted to look at it as a real gain, it would have been 0.6, not a pound. Just to clarify. So today I got on the scale, and much to my amazement, I came in at 144 pounds, which would be 10 stone 4 pounds exactly. And I have to tell you, I wasn't expecting it. Now, if you look at it the way I wanted to look at it, as last week was really a maintain of 144.8, that would mean this week I lost 0.8 of a pound, which I think is amazing. I really do. If you're in the camp that says, no, Rarrow, last week you were 145.4, it's what the scale said, that was your weight, then we'd be talking about a loss of 1.4 pounds this week. Personally, the weigh-in that I had today just leads me to believe even more that last week I had a legitimate maintain that didn't show up on the scale on Friday because of my eating the night before, the time of eating. So I'm good with all that. I'm thrilled with a 0.8 loss. Honestly, I think it was a seamless loss. I didn't even feel at all like I was deprived of food, like I was on a diet. I feel great about this whole thing, and I just can't stress it enough that Slimming World is the plan for me. And even if it was a 0.2 loss, I still would be saying the same thing, because a loss is a loss. And if I get to eat the way I've been eating since August 31st, who am I to complain? This isn't a diet to me. Anyway, so that pretty much is what I wanted to let you know about regarding my weight. Regarding my body magic, I think that it just goes to show that, yes, if I had done the hour of Get Fit with Rick or just an hour of walking at a good pace every single day, I probably would have had another 2-pound loss maybe. I don't really know. But do I want to be doing that every day for the rest of my life? It would be great if I could, but unfortunately, it's not realistic for me. I think anybody that does do that is doing really good things for themselves, but I personally, at this stage of the game, have to be a lot more realistic about what I'm able to do on a regular basis, especially when I go back to work. Because when I am at work, I am working, okay? And I'm on my feet, and I'm moving around, and I'm expending energy and calories. Since now that my night eating is becoming much more under control, since I started the Body Slims program on September 25th, I really strongly want to stress to you that not every person is doing that program 100%. I've seen in an unofficial Facebook group, pardon me, I hate slurping, I apologize. This coffee is very nice and warm in this chilly room. So back to what I was trying to explain. There is a disclaimer that Mr. Gerard puts out there. Yes, follow this 100% as much as you can. He stresses it and re-stresses it. However, the disclaimer is that first and foremost, you need to speak with your health care provider about this plan before you even start this plan. So when you put that in there, that changes things for a lot of people that are doing it. I'm sorry. That is just what I believe. I think I'm being very, I've been called a realist before. I think I am being very realistic. When you talk about hundreds and hundreds of people that are doing a plan, the likelihood of everybody doing it 100% is not going to be very high. But the likelihood that people are trying to do it 100% and maybe reaching 80%, and that's why this week, and I talked about this in my video yesterday, and if you haven't seen it, I hope that you will take the time to watch it, because I think that you might find some of the information I shared in there to be very helpful, or at least eye-opening to you. because it was eye-opening for me when I thought about it in the way it was presented in Body Slims, and it led me to think about some other things as well that I shared. But this week's topic, week 4 of Body Slims, is called Dare to Dream. It's about putting your thoughts out there in terms of what it is that you want for yourself and visualizing it. Sitting and visualizing every night before you go to bed that person that you want to be. Because if you visualize that person, you will take the action to actually become that person that's in your mind's eye and achieve your goal. Because you can have wishes and desires, but they're not goals unless you take action to achieve them. And that all makes perfect sense to me. So regardless of what eating plan somebody may be following, it may not be Body Slim's calorie counting, 1,200 calories a day at all. It may be something totally different for those people like myself. I chose not to do it that way because that wasn't my purpose in doing Body Slims. That was my personal decision. But for other people who may not be able to because medically their doctors are not clearing them to do that, that doesn't mean that they're not going to lose weight and that they're not going to feel better and they're not going to actually change their way of thinking. You know, change your thoughts, change your life kind of thing. That to me is what this is all about. And the whispers that he does, the one where you stay awake in the end or that you just fall off to sleep in the end, is kind of like hypnosis. And I have delved into self-hypnosis, and I have started that. And I'll let you know about that maybe in Saturday's video when I'm ready to actually talk about it. Right now, I'm not ready to. I haven't done it enough. But in any event, I think that those whispers are helping me tremendously. And it's really all about what he's saying in those whispers is all about being encouraging us to achieve our set goals, take the action to achieve those goals. And this week, you know, is more of dare to dream and then shoot for the moon. Shoot for the stars. Pardon, I was wrong. Shoot for the stars. And if you land on the moon and never make it to those stars, look at how much you will have accomplished. Does that make sense? Because that really was eye-opening for me. I never thought about it that way. I always looked at it as, you know, you set a goal, you have to do everything 100%. And if you haven't achieved that goal 100%, then you haven't achieved the goal. But there is a flip side. It doesn't mean that you cannot be successful and have that goal out there and still in the end of a period of time that you've set yourself for your plan to achieve a whole lot without ever actually getting to the goal that you originally set. So I don't know. I kind of really just like that. I like this man's style. I have to be honest with you. I find him very interesting. I find him to be extremely smart, and he's very resourceful in a way of getting information and bringing it across in a humorous way where it's appropriate, and a serious way when it's appropriate. So I'm really enjoying this, and I think it was well worth it for me to try it. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye to you for now. I'm going to hope that you are doing things to take care of yourself. If you haven't started yet, please do it, because you're the only one that can do it. Okay? We can all support each other. Please come to SlimWin if you need support. Please come there and join us. You will receive support there and then some by people who know what you're talking about when you're saying you struggle, or that you're not sure what plan to follow and you can't decide, and how you're going to get from not being able to decide and figure it out to the next step. You know, we've all been there for the most part, and we all share with each other, and sometimes we're celebrating, sometimes we're crying. It's a mixed bag, but there's a lot of love in that group, and I'm gonna leave you with that. So come on over there and join us. And the other thing I wanted to say to you is I really do pray for you and your families, that you'll be blessed, that you have good health. So much is going on in the world, hoping that your lives are everything that you want them to be, would like them to be. And your health is your wealth. If we don't have our health, we don't have anything. So unfortunately, for some of us, like myself, we have to work really hard to keep our health or to get our health back. So But know that you're not alone, because you're not. Trust me, you're not alone. You may feel that way. There's a big difference between feeling that way and actually being that way, because I am here for you. I care about you. And that's part of the reason I have a channel. So, being as that may be, I am going to send you big hugs. Put my coffee down. Big, big hugs. And I'm going to say thank you very, very much for putting up with me, for supporting me always. And the other thing I wanted to mention is I am asking that if you wouldn't mind helping me out by giving me likes, the thumbs up, subscribing if you haven't already. It is free. It doesn't cost you anything. There's no obligation to anything. And also, if you wouldn't mind sharing, if you know someone else who might be interested or get in watching my videos, because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. I'm a little bit over 900 now, and once I get to 1,000, we're going to have a free giveaway, and I would like nothing more than to reach that point. That would be just such a fantastic Christmas present or New Year's present for me. So if you wouldn't mind helping me out with that, I'd be forever grateful. I'm already grateful to you for everything else you do for me, but this would be a little bit more extra gratefulness, I guess you could say. So I'm going to say bye for now. I will see you soon. And I'm going to hope that you stay well, my YouTube family. And thank you for the gazillionth time again for having watched this video and all of my other ones. See you soon.